Hey, 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 hey. It's Friday, right? That's my tagline. Welcome to Music Maker Stage. I'm Julie Delgado, your host, and we have an awesome group tonight. Every other Friday, we have a show like this, a live series called Live at the Music Maker Stage. We're live streaming tonight, YouTube and volume.com. And before I bring up our group, a little bit of housekeeping for everybody listening and watching. So go to our socials, please. Follow us, like us, and subscribe. Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Delgado Guitars. And our goal is to be the premier listening room on the east side. That's the right side of Nashville, right? Get on the right side. And yeah, it's real. And if you do that, we would appreciate it. Also, you have some hashtag homework and tagging homework tonight. All of our hashtags are listed there. I'm sure our artists love when you post video and picture of them and then tag away. Okay. And it's all written up there for you. We have some complimentary tea in the back, so and cocoa if you want to pretend it's December. And help yourself to that. What else? Oh, we have an e-blast that you can sign up for and get news hot off the press about these shows, and just leave your email, and I only blast you twice a month. All right. And on the website, www.musicmakerstage.com. That's Music Makers with an SS, right? You can do that. And you're going to get something that you don't get elsewhere here in town. You're going to hear an awesome musical group, but you're also going to get to know them, get the nitty-gritty and the personal touch. We're going to do a fun interview and a fun game in the middle, so sit back, relax, and I'm going to bring up the heels. Woo!
Hello. Thank you.
Good evening.
Yes, thanks so much for having us. We're the Heels. We're down here from Canada, and we're excited to play some of our original music for you. All right. My name is Bobby.
I am Brittany.
And I'm Kyla.
All right.
Ready, guys?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Down the 5 and the clouds come rolling with every word you won't say. Rough ride, but they're still hoping every love look you send my way. Come around, round, baby. Come around, come around. Come around, round, baby. When you come around, to every yes, there's a no. To every come, there's a go. To every end, I don't know when you come around. Round, baby, come around, come around, round, baby, when you come around. Ooh, yeah.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel. More to you than you let them see. Take an exit, nothing's final.
Every road leads you back to me. Come around, round, baby. Come around, round, baby, when you come around. To every yes, there's a no. To every come, there's a go. To every end, I don't know when you come around. Open up and let me go. Gotta let your feelings show. To every end, I don't know when you come around. Baby, don't worry when you come around. Every yes, end, I don't know when you come around. Open up and let me go. Gotta let your feelings show. Where we end, I don't know when you come around. Come around, round, baby. Come around, come around. Come around, round, baby. When you come around, love and free, blowing to baby. 2 and 3, baby, don't run. 5 and 3, blowing to baby. 2 and 3, baby, don't run.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was one of the first ones we ever wrote together.
Yeah.
We have a fun video. We have a lot of videos, actually.
That one, it's all about a road trip. So we had a fun road trip up a well-known highway up where we're from in Canada. And we are on the West Coast, and our name, when we came together, is all inspired by healing. So we also find a lot of healing in nature and the ocean and just kind of getting back to center ourselves. So this song we wrote all about the way that the ocean and just kind of letting everything go, and it washes it all away. So this is called Holy Coast. Staring at the silence, eyes on the horizon, waiting on the wind to wrap around my sins and unwind them, looking for some healing, coming home kind of feeling. All I ever need is right in front of me, and I see it. Running to the edge, where salvation meets the sand. Wash away, let the tide take it. Waves won't break this line. It shines down to the water, the sun, and the Holy Ghost. This is bad kind of Bible, a little self-revival. Gotta let it go, gotta free my soul of this cycle. Running to the edge, where salvation meets the sand. Wash away, let the tide take it. Waves won't break this line. It shines down to the water, the sun, and the Holy Ghost. Running to the edge, where salvation meets the sand. Wash away, let the tide take it. Waves won't break this. Wash away, let the tide take it. Waves won't break this line. It shines down to the water, the sun, and the Holy Ghost. Down to the water, the sun, and the Holy Ghost.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. It's so nice to be singing in Nashville,
It
hey?
is so great to be here.
Such a dream.
Yes.
Yeah, we just arrived just this past Sunday, and so this is our first show on this trip here in Nashville. So a big thank you for having us, and you guys for coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are working on our 4th album, and we're in the release cycle of our 3rd album. So we're finally at that point where we do shows where it's like we have several songs to choose from, where when you start out, I know when we were first starting, it was like we would play everything we knew and stretch it out. And so now we're at this place where we're like, what do we play? And we always like to include things from our first album. And this next one that we're going to do is one of the ones from our first album, but it's really cool when we get our Shazam reports from Apple Music, and this song will get Shazammed from all over the world, and we don't even know where it's being played.
Yeah, I know. I remember a couple years ago, like our friend out in Toronto, he sent us a video of it being played in a liquor store somewhere. Like, so random and like so cool.
Yeah. So this one's called Fine By Me, and it's on our first album, Love Heals.
Bye-bye, save you the trouble, don't sugarcoat nothing when it comes to me. I'm fine, don't need a double on the road all alone, and it's fine by me. Ooh, oh, yeah. Ooh, ooh, oh, yeah. Adios, cheerio, sayonara. I'm used to traveling light. So long, so wrong, I'm a goner, pushing on past that city limit sign. Whoa, bags in the truck on the passenger side. No, not gonna run, not gonna hide. Bye-bye, save you the trouble, don't sugarcoat nothing when it comes to me. I'm fine, don't need a devil on the road all alone, and it's fine by me. Ooh, oh, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Hasta la vista, see you later. I'm leaving your hassle behind. With you in the rear view, you never look better, and you're the only one that's blind. Whoa, taking my heart, taking my pride. Hey, no, never gonna run, never gonna hide. Bye-bye, save you the trouble, don't sugarcoat nothing when it comes to me. I'm fine, don't need a devil on the road all alone, and it's fine by me. Bye-bye, save you the trouble. Bye-bye, it's fine by me. Hey, oh, no, no, no. Yeah, ooh, I'm hitting the road, Jack. Key in the ignition, high heel heavy on the gas.
Don't you come back.
And in the distance, listen, you can hear me singing. Bye-bye, save you the trouble, don't sugarcoat nothing when it comes to me. I'm fine, don't need a double on the road all alone, and it's fine by me. This time, escaping the struggle, there's no turning back, and I'm finally free. You and I are nothing but a rebel, little broken pieces, and it's fine by me, yeah. Bye-bye, save you the trouble, don't sugarcoat nothing when it comes to me. I'm fine, don't need a double on the road all alone, and it's fine by me. Bye-bye, I save you the trouble. Bye-bye, it's fine by me.
Yeah, our top Shazam song. Right there.
I think everybody just likes saying, you know, whatever. See you later. It's like a good end on a goodbye.
Weather we're having in Howdywood. I love that sign.
Although it looks like we might not be taking a picture out there in front of it if it keeps raining like this.
It's like Hawaii weather here in Nashville.
It's true.
You never know what
When we arrived, it was like sheets of rain blowing, and we, of course, brought way too many suitcases. So we each had one of those carts, them all piled.
Had a cart.
Yeah, trying to really...
And a stroller.
Yeah. And we're all trying to run through the airport to get to the car rental place, and yeah, it was just like blowing in sheets of wind. We really wanted to film it. It was hilarious to us, but we had no hands.
This is a great segue to talk about Faith Over Fear.
Yes,
tornadoes.
I was going to say that because we wrote this song in Nashville in March of 2020 when the world was a little crazy.
Yes, yeah, and we had just gotten down here to do a writing trip, and the tornadoes had just come through town, and we weren't even sure if we were going to keep writing. The pandemic had just started to come out on the news, and we thought, do we go to this right? Can we even create something when the world is in this state? And so we went to the right, and our co-writer said, yes, we're all scared. Everybody's scared, but, can we have more faith than fear? And just, have faith that we'll get through this, that it'll get better. And then we were like, okay, well, let's write that. So this is called Faith Over Fear. Is this my head, or is this my heart? Is this the light to a prayer in the dark? Could be the change I've been yearning for, trying to keep my feet from dragging through the open door. There's a chance I might break down, but I can shift the gears. I'm in overdrive on shaky ground. There's gonna be some tears. I may not have the answers, but there's a reason why I'm here. And this is me choosing faith over fear. Yeah, this is me choosing faith over fear. I've been told I'm a tumbleweed. Won't let no grass grow underneath these feet. Gotten good at saying my goodbyes, 'cause I know what's meant for me is on the other side. On the other side, there's a chance I might break down, but I can shift the gears. I'm in overdrive on shaky ground. There's gonna be some tears. I may not have the answers, but there's a reason why I'm here. This is me choosing faith over fear. Yeah, this is me choosing faith over fear. Ooh, when the world shakes on your worst day and your heart goes from the midnight cold, how it's gonna go, you never know, so let it go. There's a chance I might break down, but I can shift the gears. I'm in overdrive on shaky ground. There's gonna be some tears. I may not have the answers, but there's a reason why I'm here. This is me. 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 Choosing faith over fear. Yeah, I'm choosing. Yeah, I'm choosing. Yeah, I'm choosing. This is me. Choosing faith over fear. Took us to church.
Oh, baby. Well, the rain set us up for that.
It's lightening up a little, actually.
So this one's off our last album. When everything happened with COVID, we thought, well, what are we going to do with ourselves? All of our shows got canceled. And so we thought, well, we'll make an album. And the album that was originally going to be about 9 or 10 songs turned out to have 16 songs because we had nothing to do and the lockdown just kept going. So we just
thankfully we have a studio in our house.
Yes. So Brittany's husband is our producer, and he's our band leader. And luckily, we had that space, and we all just kind of hung out there and wrote out our feelings. And, sorry, babe. And so we have this album. It's called I Am, and this song is called Fixer Upper. And if you're not following us on socials, definitely check out our TikTok, especially for this song, because people seem to love to show all their cool home makeover or RV makeover to this song, Fixer Upper. And it's just really neat when we get to be a part of your life in our music. So check out this one. It's called Fixer Upper. Fixer upper lover, fixer upper lover.
You look like the right investment starting to. Ain't much for a first impression, but you've got good bones on you.
Might need a little restoration. I got the tools to make that move. Clean you up with some real manscaping, a bit of polish, and you'll look brand new. 'Cause you're a fixer-upper lover with your walls. I'm gonna tear them down, put you back together, show you what this love is all about. Rebuild the broken in you. Pick up the pieces. I'm going to work on you. Get my hands dirty working on you. My favorite kind of fixer-upper.
Gonna take you off the market, signed, sealed, and sold your mind. DIY, I'ma kickstart it. TLC, I'll take my time.
Oh, you're a fixer-upper lover with your walls. I'm gonna tear them down, put you back together, show you what this love is all about. Rebuild the broken in you. Pick up the pieces. I'm going to work on you. Get my hands dirty working on you. My favorite kind of fixer-upper. Fixer-upper lover. Fixer-upper lover. Fixer-upper lover. Take you from rundown to the talk of the town. 'Cause you're a fixer-upper. Yeah, you're a fixer-upper. I put you back together. 'Cause you're a fixer-upper. Oh, you're a fixer-upper lover with your walls. I'm gonna tear them down, put you back together, show you what this love is all about. Rebuild the broken in you. Pick up the pieces. I'm going to work on you. Get my hands dirty working on you. My favorite kind of fixer-upper. Fixer-upper lover. Fixer-upper lover. Fixer-upper. My favorite kind of fixer-upper. Fixer-upper lover with your walls. I'm gonna tear them down, put you back together, show you what this love is all about. Rebuild the broken in you. My favorite kind of fixer-upper.
That song, if you go and listen to it, the ending gets really rocky with the full band. So this is our nice little gentle stripped down version.
It's true. When we were putting together songs for all these acoustic shows down here, we were trying to emulate all these fancy, amazing guitar parts that we usually have going on. So you'll hear us doing all these woo-hoo and different things with our voices just to kind of fill it up and make it sound as much as we can like the album, because that's always our favorite. We love going and seeing live shows, and when you can see it and it just kind of is evolved and even bigger than the album. And so, but then this intimate setting with where you can hear the lyrics and you can hear the stories, we love that too. That's what's so great about Nashville.
So true.
Where we're from, it's, I think, one night of the week they give you a country night, and it's Sunday, and you have to work in the morning, and it sucks.
Who goes out on a Sunday? I don't know. All right, I think we have one more, and then we're going to do some questions.
So this one is called Friends Like Mine. We have all these love songs for guys and hate songs for guys. And we were like, we don't have a love song about our friends. And funny enough, we actually became friends after forming a band, but we'll talk about that in a bit. So this one's called Friends Like Mine. I've been rocking bottom, but I never rolled alone. Gotten through some problems, never solved them on my own. Through breakups and makeups with boys we outgrew. Bad haircuts or handcuffs, we know what to do. When it hits the fan and it all goes bad, you're right up by my side. When my ducks line up and I got a full cup, we'll be popping champagne all night. Friends like mine, good vibes, come through for you every time. They don't lie, no, I never get by without friends like mine. Girl in the front row, nose bleeding in the back. We can bring the party, it don't matter where we're at. My big diamonds are flying, no
You just might be stoned when you're crying. I'm buying, 'cause I know how it goes when it hits the fan and it all goes bad. To ride it out by my side when my ducks line up and I got a full cup. We'll be popping champagne all night. Friends like mine, good vibes come through for you every time. They don't lie. No, I never get by without friends like mine. When we rockin' bottom,
We never roll alone.
yeah, we all got problems, but we're never on our own. Friends like mine, good vibes come through for you every time. They don't lie. No, I never get by when it hits the fan and it all goes bad. To ride it out by my side when my ducks line up and I got a full cup. We'll be popping champagne all night. Friends like mine, good vibes come through for you every time. They don't lie. No, I never get by without friends like mine.
I've been rocking bottom, but never roll alone. Yeah, we all got problems.
I never get by without friends like mine.
Without friends like these.
All right, y'all. We're going to have a seat. We're going to relax like we're in the living room. And we're going to get to know these girls more. Yeah. These women. Speaking of women, if you haven't noticed, we are pro-female here at Delgado Guitars and Music Maker Stage. Right? Yeah. So, we want to get to know you as a group, but we want to get to know you individually, too. So, we want to hear the story about how you got together. But I also want to know how we start is usually like your musical journey. Like, how did you know you could sing really beautifully and play and were beautiful? Like, when did you know that? That's what I want to know. So, Brittany, Bobby, Kyla.
Good job. Yeah.
Did I get it?
You did
Yeah.
it perfectly.
Thank God.
Absolutely perfect.
All right. So, wherever you want to start. Like, how did you get into music? And then maybe individually, and then we'll talk about how you got together as a group.
Sure. Yeah, I can start. I have been playing music just like all of us since we were born, basically, since we could figure out what music was. I had a very musical family. I just kind of thought when you grew up, that's what you did. All the adults, like my aunts and uncles, are very musical as well. So I've just loved it since the beginning. And then my sister and I had a duo. My dad taught us how to harmonize at a really young age. And yeah, I've been on stage pretty much my whole life doing music, dance, act, a little bit of theater back in the day. I just love being on stage and sharing, music.
Bobby, what about you?
Yeah, I was always singing. Pretty much every home movie, you can hear some family member telling me, Bobby, be quiet, shut. Like, I was all about being loud, so I loved, like, all those big, like, Reba and all those songs that you would just belt out. And my mom, she was like, well, I think she's actually, like, a good singer, but she was thinking, well, maybe I just think that because she's my daughter. And so she was looking for singing lessons. It was something she'd thought about, and my mom's a hairstylist, so she was calling a number back of a client that had left a message. And she dialed the wrong number, and this answering machine picks up and says, hello, if you're looking for voice lessons, please leave a message. And she's like, wow, that's crazy. And so she's like, hi, I am looking for voice lessons, but I have no idea who I've called or what number I've called, so please call me back. And so anyway, I started working with a voice coach, and it was funny, I could never shut up at home, and the second she took me there, I just cried my face off, and I didn't want to sing all of a sudden. And but then we got over that, and I started doing like local talent shows and things, and then I put out some music as a solo artist, and yeah, always been country. It's what my dad loved, and just what I've grown up on, and yeah, now here we are.
Pretty much the same thing, except for my mom didn't accidentally call my singing teacher. No, I grew up singing. I came from Alberta, where it's all country, and that's all I knew, music, until like the only music that I ever harmonized with. I was telling the girls that I always took the high on all the harmonies with Shania and all the lead singers. I'd always end up on the high harmony. so just teaching myself how to harmonize. And I did opera, jazz, rock. I had a rock band, jazz trio, and graduated from a musical theater performing arts school as well. So I have a lot of theater background in acting and film and television. And then I was like, well, you know what? I think I'm going to go back to what I started doing, and not singing. And I never stopped singing, and it's just been a calling since I was born. I came out practically singing. So my mom's like, you weren't crying and you weren't laughing, but I'm not sure what it was. So I just say I came out singing, and that's where we are now.
Great. So, and then how did you get together as a group? Who wants to take that?
We can all tell bits of it. I can start.
How did it happen?
It's
We
a
like
really
to
fun
share.
story. So we started in a cafe that Kyla owns in the town that we all lived in at the time. I was the barista. Kyla was the cafe owner, and then Bobby was the customer. She would come every day on her lunch break from work. And yeah, we got together to just play music and feel good. So that's really what we started doing after hours at the cafe. We would have, tea and snacks, and we would play music. And then we started writing music, and then we started kind of attracting a crowd when we would just play music, and then we would play at Christmas festivals, and then it just kind of snowballed and got into the studio and started making music.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we know you're from Canada, but you come to Nashville often, you said. And can you all say CMAs next year? I can.
Oh,
And I know you've been to the Opry.
Yeah, we sang there in November.
So, yeah, tell us about that.
October.
I mean, how many people can say that?
A
A few.
It's pretty
Yeah.
amazing.
Was insane. Yeah, it's just been something that we had on our vision board, and we have vision boards on our phone, and there are screensavers, and we're all about just keep
Manifest.
dedicated to that thought. And that they always say, don't kind of put too many specifics in what you're manifesting. Just hold the idea of what it is you want to do, but don't put too many specifics in how you'll get there, because this is a really good sort of validation of that point, because we've always wanted to sing at the Grand Ole Opry. And then one day we were just on our Instagram checking our messages, and there was this message that said, you've been nominated for a Josie Award. And we were like, wow, that's really cool. What's this all about? And we start learning about it, and then they're sending us these graphics that show that we're up for Country Group of the Year. And then in the corner it says, at the Grand Ole Opry House. And we're like, what? Is this for real?
Like
Is
this
somebody,
must be
is
a
somebody
different-
joking with us?
a different
It must be
venue.
a different venue or something. This couldn't be where we're going. And then, so right away we were like, okay, let's ask them if we can sing there, at the award show. And so we were just like, okay, typed. And then they were like, oh yeah, we would love it if you would perform at the award show. So even, I think all the way up until the day that we went there and saw that artist entrance that we'd been looking at on our phones, it didn't even feel real. We kept thinking, are we sure? Did we get mixed up?
Be a different place.
And then, we were in there and standing in that circle, and we ought to be in Minnie Pearl's dressing room. And it was just absolutely magical.
Yes.
As little girls, we've all dreamt of that. And then all of a sudden it was right there. And so.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So you all out there and listening and watching, so you're going to say, oh, I saw them at the Music Maker stage. That's what we're all going to say.
That's right.
So anyways, and we know you write all your music and co-write, so a little bit about the songwriting process. And I think you said you had 3 projects, but the latest one is still being released, right? It hasn't been released yet. Work
Yeah.
of Heart.
Yes,
It's called Work of Heart. Get it? Work of Art. And talk about that a little bit. How did that all come to be, and how do you go about your songwriting process?
We usually just either one of us brings an idea, and we just stem from there and build it from a pretty organic way. Somebody will have an idea, and maybe it's a verse, a chorus or a verse, and maybe it's just one line.
Or a
you know,
concept.
It's all always different, but the Work of Heart album actually stemmed from a lot of emotions when the world shut down.
It was
All
the
of
second
our-
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
So it
second
was
round of shutdown.
All of our tours stopped
again.
completely.
So we had set everything back up and
Yeah.
paid for our visa, and we were super pumped to go again after
We were supposed to
we
be
had
here.
canceled things. And then then it all got shut down again. So we thought, okay, well, we have all this time that we set aside together, and we thought, why don't we just take that time and we'll rent an Airbnb up in the mountains and find some place that feels cozy and inspiring. And that's what we did. And we brought our producer, who's Brittany's husband, and he brought like a little kind of mini studio setup. And so we were able to demo everything and then just like sit with it and really like listen and hear like how we could, you know, keep it growing and evolving.
And we went to a sound healing session.
I was
up
going to
there.
ask you about that.
Yes,
The
sorry.
hills.
I'm getting ahead of you. On the same trip.
Yeah, that was all on the same trip. So, yeah.
It's part of your music.
Yes, part of the music
Healing.
is healing. So when we got together, we call ourselves the Heals because we really felt like we healed ourselves. I think as solo artists, it can be, I know for myself, it was always these ups and downs. Like you'd be on this ride, you know, singles are going good. And then all of a sudden you're always kind of trying to one up yourself and do better and better. And then it can get kind of like not super motivating when you're by yourself and trying to do it. And I remember at the time I was working and I had this amazing team of girls. We were a makeup store, and I just thought, I wish I had this, but with music. I wish I had women that we all inspired each other, and we were excited to come to work. And it was funny because I had just said to my girlfriend who was going through a divorce that we would do this. Yeah, we could do this year of yes thing. Her mom brought her this book and said, you know, if you say yes to everything, that your life will dramatically change. So I was like, okay, I'll go on that path with you. And then the next day I get a message from Kyla saying, do you want to be in a band with us? And my girlfriend's like, okay, well, you have to say yes. And I was like, that's a really big commitment to just jump into a band with people when we have this job. But I did. I went and I said yes with them. And so healing, like, I just felt like it mended all these like kind of sad, broken parts of me that had kind of left the music industry from feeling, you know, just hurt when you don't kind of get as far as you want to go. And so when we were up writing this third album, and we really wanted to bring that healing element to the music. And so we went to what's called the Kootenai Sound Healing Center. And it's all about how sound and vibration and frequency can affect your physical body and heal you, like through physical ailments, or like mindfully heal you spiritually. And so we studied there with some of their healers and then did a bunch of different healing treatments. And then we sampled a bunch of their work, and Anthony has mixed it in like very kind of subliminally and in the base of the tracks. So it's not like in your face, but you can feel it. So it still sounds like mainstream music, but it's healing.
Okay, so, and go find their music. I'm sure you're on all the platforms, but also thehealsmusic.com,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay. All right, so I'm glad you mentioned that because we wouldn't know that otherwise. All right, so we're going to play a game, and we're going to start with Brittany.
Oh.
Everybody's in the hot seat. Everybody's in the hot seat. And you can't say both, and you can't say neither.
Oh, no. This is the...
It's called this or that.
No,
At least that's what I call it. Are you ready?
All right.
Everyone's like, no. Okay, Brittany, Springsteen or Sinatra?
Depends on the time of year. No, you
Can't say both.
She said I could. I didn't
Come
say
on
both.
now.
I said
Don't break the
depends.
rules.
Okay.
Waiting.
Springsteen.
Yay.
That's what I
Okay.
thought you would say.
Okay, Bobby. Ella Fitzgerald or Barbara Streisand?
Barbara Streisand.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Because of theater. I got you. Some of these are random, but I have custom ones for you in a moment. Okay. Kyla. U2 or the Rolling Stones?
Rolling Stones.
Woo! Because she said she was a rocker. Brittany. Kiss or AC/DC?
AC/DC.
Woo! Okay. Bobby. REM or the Talking Heads?
Oh, I don't know. I'm a country girl. I wouldn't even know. I'm sorry.
Both are good.
Okay.
Okay. Both famous groups. You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have a girl group, so we got to get into the girl group.
Okay.
Are you ready? Oh, these are girl groups. All right. Go-Go's or the Bangles?
The Bangles.
Woo! Okay, Brittany. Supremes or the Ronettes?
Ooh, Supremes.
Bobby. Shadazy or the Chicks?
Oh, that is hard. Oh. I don't know. I gotta say the Chicks, I guess, because they have more albums that I love, but Shadazy, their remix album was one of my favorite. Yeah.
Remember that? I love
Yeah.
that. Okay. This is super hard. It's getting harder with intensity.
Yes,
Are
it
you
really
ready?
does.
TLC or Destiny's Child?
TLC.
Ooh. Don't go. Okay.
Yeah.
Getting even harder. Spice Girls or Fifth Harmony?
Spice Girls.
Old school. Okay. And one more girl group. Pointer Sisters or Sister Sledge?
Oh, Pointer Sisters.
Yeah. And I don't know, was Sister Sledge like it was a family group, right? I don't think it was just girls. I kind of cheated on that. Anyways, and then last question, and you can all say it. We'll give you a minute to think. If you could do a duet with anyone, who would it be?
Oh.
Brett Eldridge.
Kyla doesn't need a second.
No, she knows.
Brett Eldridge.
I don't know. Morgan Wallen. Love him.
Okay, I'm thinking men.
Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could
Anyone.
do a remix with Britney Spears. Keith Urban.
Ooh, all good. All good things. Okay, we asked the hard questions here. Just kidding. Okay, we need to hear more music, so the heels.
Okay.
That was very fun. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you. We don't often have an interview with a show, so that's
No.
fun. But those this or that things, I feel like we've had too much dead air on radio stations with those games. Us and decisions. It's like us at a restaurant.
I was just going to say that. You should see us ordering food.
Well, at least that way we can share plates.
There is the both option.
Yes.
All right.
Anyways, yeah, growing pains sounds great.
All right, this is from our first album, Love Heals, and it's one of those growing through what you're going through kind of songs.
Running low, I don't know if I'm gonna make rent. Oh, yeah. I've been feeling like I'm bleeding out the dollars and cents. If I break another string, the show might end. But I know I can make it if I have to pretend. When the rain's coming down, it's the light to the truck. It's a friend with a chain when you're broken down stuck. It's a prayer to above when you're lost in a love. It's the right kind of love when your heart's been broken. These nights seem like they're so dark some days. Then the sun comes out and you realize it's okay. These are your growing days. These are your growing days. In my mind, all I see are the memories shared. Oh, yeah. It reminds me of the times we really did care. Feeling like I'm running straight to a dead end maze. When I reach the surface, there'll be stronger days. When the rain's coming down, it's the light to the truck. It's a friend with a chain when you're broken down stuck. It's a prayer to above when you're lost in a love. It's the right kind of love when your heart's been broken. Things might seem like they're so dark some days. Then the sun comes out and you realize it's okay. These are your growing days.
These are your growing pains. These are your growing pains. These are your growing pains. These are your growing pains.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, so we have like acoustic versions of songs, and then we have album versions, and sometimes they're completely different. So check that one out online. It's a really fun, kind of groovy, moody song.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you. I tend to get rather parched.
Catch and release. So back in Canada, I don't know if anybody is a fan. We are of Aaron Pritchett. I'm sure there's some Aaron Pritchett fans watching on the live stream. So Aaron is like our country legend in Canada and down in the States here too. I know Aaron comes to Nashville a lot, and we've just watched his career and just been so inspired by his career. And so we wrote this song, and we thought when we wrote it that it was a song more suited for a man to sing. And so we demoed it, and we thought we would pitch it out. And then we really liked it after we demoed it. And so we thought, well, maybe it's a duet. And so this email to Aaron sat in our drafts for so long because we were just so nervous to send it. And we were just, I guess, scared that maybe he would say no. And then finally we were like, okay, let's just send this email. And then he said yes, which was like really surprising for us. And so he recorded this song with us, and the whole process was just so inspiring. And we put it out to country radio, and it was our first top 50 as a band. So it was really exciting for us, and we love Aaron so much. And so anyone that's watching, he is as nice as he seems. He's just so sweet to have done this with us and kind of help us like break into that country scene. So this one is on our album I Am, and we've got a couple music videos where you can see Aaron singing it with us, and I'm going to sing his part today. So it's called Catch and Release.
Looking at me, looking at you, reeling me in. So what you gonna do? Don't let me down. Don't let this drown. Oh, well, I won't get caught up in no game, picking me up and throwing me away. I ain't that type. Don't be that guy. This ain't no catch and release. If I get you hooked on me, don't know what's going through your mind, but I know what's going through mine. I like your hands on my hips, and I like the taste of your kiss on my lips. But no, this ain't no catch and release. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now everything's falling into place. I need to know, are you on the same page? Will you drop me a line after tonight? This ain't no catch and release. If I get you hooked on me, don't know what's going through your mind, but I know what's going through mine. I like your hands on my hips, and I like the taste of your kiss on my lips. But no, this ain't no catch and release. Ain't no catch and release, no. Ain't no catch and release, no. I can go with the flow, baby. All you need to know, this ain't no catch and release. If I get you hooked on me, don't know what's going through your mind, but I know what's going through mine. I like your hands on my hips, and I like the taste of your kiss on my lips. But know this ain't no catch and release. If I get you hooked on me, if I get you hooked on your mind, I know what's going through my heart. I know what's going. Your hands on my hips, and I like the taste of your kiss on my lips. But know this ain't no catch and release.
Can I get a little bit more? Do we still got time for a couple more?
Yeah.
Can I get more vocals in the monitor, please? Thank you.
We have a brand new one.
We do.
That we wrote in the mountains when we tucked ourselves away for a while. It's called Good With Me. It's not out yet, but keep your eyes peeled because we are releasing the album later this year, and this will be on it. It's all of the journey about how the struggle of being locked away and being okay with it, being okay with whatever comes our way. So this is Good With Me.
It's been a hell of a road, but I know that I'm gonna make it. I went to war with myself, firing shots without even aiming. Bullet holes in my wings, more scars than I've got skin. Collateral damage so savage, I ain't gonna waste it. I'm rising, still climbing, broke enough to let the light in. Unravel, fighting battles, owning all I hid in the shadows. Embracing the pain, stronger every day for the first time in a long time. I'm free, I'm free, I'm good with me. I'm free, I'm free, I'm good with me. Setting fires to the lies in my mind that tried to take over. I watched them burn to the ground and the earth for the closure. Find my heart in the flames, feel myself born again. I'm shattering patterns that had me trapped up in torture. I'm rising, still climbing, broken enough to let the light in. Unravel, fighting battle, owning all I hid in the shadows. Embracing the pain, stronger every day for the first time in a long time. Yeah, I'm free, I'm free, I'm good with me. I'm free, I'm free, I'm good with me. Bullet holes in my wings, more scars than I've got skin. I'm rising, still climbing, broken enough to let the light in. Unravel, fighting battles, owning all I hid in the shadows. Embracing the pain, stronger every day for the first time in a long time. I'm free, I'm free, I'm good with me. I'm free, I'm free, I'm good with me. Yeah, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free, free.
Thank you. We are free. All right, this is another freeing song that we just released.
Yeah.
what day? June 9th.
Very fresh.
Very fresh. Out of the gates. It's called John Waynen.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we put up some pre-saves and things like that, of course, on our socials. And John Wayne Official, like John Wayne Enterprises, shared our stuff, noticed our stuff, is like promoting our stuff, and we've
cool.
like connected with them now through like, through the socials. And it's just so cool. Like before the song was even released, and it's just like.
Yeah, we really appreciate the support. They have thousands and thousands of followers.
243,000.
To be exact.
Not that we're local.
Yeah. So, yeah, big thanks to them for helping us push this song out there. And we're excited to just see how it goes. And it's probably our most Western song, but yeah, inspired by that invincible cowboy spirit. So it's for that hero in all of us.
Been the quiet man too long. Kept coming, watched it all go wrong. Right now they want me scared to death, 'cause no one knows what happens next. Hightailing out of here won't get me anywhere. Courage is facing fear. Gone John Wayne, and it's time to shoot the truth. Both guns blazing, go grab your boots. Tomorrow holds it yesterday. We've learned something along the way. If we don't learn, we will repeat all that hella history. Hightailing out of here won't get us anywhere. Courage is facing fear. Gone John Wayne, and it's time to shoot the truth. Both guns blazing, it's what the Duke would do when heavy tries to hit. Fight hard and find true grit. Gone John Wayne, and go grab your boots. Talk low, I've seen the people lose their say. Talk slow, as freedom slowly slip away. Talk low, I've seen the people lose their say. Talk slow, don't talk too much. Gone John Wayne, and it's time to shoot the truth. Both guns blazing, it's what the Duke would do when heavy tries to hit. Fight hard and find true grit. Gone John Wayne, and go grab your boots. Gone John Wayne, and both guns blazing. Go grab your boots.
So that is what our tour is called right now. We are officially on our Go Grab Your Boots tour.
Yes.
And this is our very first stop in Nashville.
It's true.
Woo. All right, with saying that, we have one more.
Yes.
Then we're going to take the trailer.
If we had a trailer, too bad. That's still a dream.
That's
Tour
what the
bus
next
dreams.
The next song is called Take the Trailer, so I just thought it was a nice little segue.
And we have a really fun music video for this one. Like Kyla said, follow us on our YouTube and see all of these music videos that she had mentioned. And this one has won some awards, and we just wanted to make something funny and really feel good like this song is, because it's quite comical. And so this one, we are all dressed like these elaborate, kind of like over-the-top housewives, and we steal our neighbor's trailer and we run off away from our husbands, and they chase us down the road. So Kyla's got beer cans all in her hair like curlers, so you got to check it out. If you look at anything, look at that. So this one's called Take the Trailer.
Sorry, I got distracted by the baby.
That's her baby, her cute
That's
baby.
what I want.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
One, two.
Oh,
21, got the mortgage, a dog, and the dream. It's been years of tears, and I'm still here, waiting on what's supposed to be.
My best life as a good wife. Where did it go wrong? In the driveway, calling my name. That silver lining all along. You keep the house, I'll take the trailer. Honey, I'm out, saying see you later. This domestic scene, it ain't for me. I'd rather get hitched to an old stream. You keep the house, I never like the neighbors. I'll take the trailer. I'll take the trailer.
I got my eye on the 65, grab the vinyls, my heels in the wine. I leave the weight machine and your supersized screen where your lazy boy can recline.
Into your beer cans and the lava lamps and the Xbox you can't let go. Hook the truck up before you wake up. About time I hit the road. You keep the house, I'll take the trailer. Honey, I'm out, saying see you later. This domestic scene, it ain't from me. I'd rather get hitched to an older stream. You keep the house, I never like the neighbors. I'll take the trailer. By the time the sun will rise, you'll realize I'm gone. Don't look for me, I'd rather be a gypsy on my own. You keep the house. Honey, I'm out. See you later. You keep the house. I'll take the trailer. Honey, I'm out, saying see you later. This domestic scene, it ain't from me. I'd rather get hitched to an older stream. You keep the house, I never like the neighbors. Yeah, you keep the house, I never like the neighbors. I'll take the trailer. I'll take the trailer. I'll take the trailer. I'll take the trailer. See you later. I'll take the trailer.
And we're gone. Woo! Thank you guys so much for having us.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Okay, let's hear it one more time for the heels. Bobby, Brittany, Kyla. Woo!
Thank you.
All right, it's a good night to be a female group. Check out their merch. Talk to them about their music. We got merch for Delgado Guitars and Music Maker Stage. And I got to do the thank yous or I might get in trouble. So Ava on the live stream. Woo! Let's hear it for her. Volume.com. And Lila on the camera. Woo! That's my girl group. And then Manuel on sound. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Sign up for our newsletter. Sign up on our website, musicmakerstage.com, and like us and follow us and tell your friends and all that good stuff. Am I missing anything? Woo! Okay, come back next time. Thank you, Heels.
Thank you.